It's a lovely sunny morning here in Linlithgow, don't you think? And you can hear the birds singing their hearts out. It's fantastic. So welcome to the next chapter in this great saga of my journey, well, virtual journey, from one end of Scotland to the other. I'm doing it to raise funds for Maasai girls' education, because I think that is very, very important. So, here we are. This is day 5 of 23. So there's still quite a long way to go. Today is from a place called Tarbrax, which you've probably never heard of, but it's just off the Lang Wang road that runs south from Edinburgh towards Lanark. Lang Wang. That's a wonderful name, isn't it? And I'll finish up at Palacerigg Country Park. And Palacerigg Country Park is interesting because it is the country park for Cumbernauld Newtown, a place that everyone loves to hate. But anyway, what I have said about Cumbernauld is that the watershed, as it meanders its way through Cumbernauld, is actually very green, and it starts with Palacerigg Country Park. So far, I've covered 180 kilometres, and it doesn't take much arithmetic to work out that I'm not doing a vast distance every day, but I want you to imagine that I was sitting on a real bike in the real countryside, going up and down from one valley to the next and up and over to the next with a very heavily laden backpack and panniers on my bike. That would be a different question. So that's a fair distance covered already. So far, as of a few minutes ago, we've raised, and I say we, you're in this as well, you know, have raised £468 plus a few pence, and that's with the gift aid added. That's the money that comes back from the government. I was delighted to get a message from Ezekiel that this cycle, Pete's pedal, is the talk of his village in Kajiado in Kenya. So, Ezekiel, if you see this, I hope you can say that I'm waving to you and your villagers, and I wish you all the very best in dealing with what I know is a very, very difficult time for you. If it's difficult here, it's even more difficult there. But we want to invest in your future, the future of your girls, so that they can obtain an education. When Ezekiel was over in the UK a few years ago, we took him to places like the National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh to show him the gold medal that the Royal Geographical Society had presented to Joseph Thomson, which is on display there, and I was partially responsible for its getting there by a very circuitous route. But I'm delighted that the gold medal is on display. And we also took him to the Royal Scottish Geographical Society because, of course, Joseph Thomson was an honorary fellow of that great organisation. And you have already, I think, seen his bust that is on display there. And, of course, Ezekiel, like all other visitors, signed the visitor's book. And our chairman, John Hastings Thompson, made sure that that was done with due ceremony. So, it's on with the cycle today. I'm enjoying it on a day like this, now that all the wind and rain has gone. I want you to enjoy it. And I'll shortly be starting a blog. So you'll have the blog to follow as well. Plenty of information, but never too much.